Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Lynn Wilson and welcome to the Wilson home. I am so glad you're joining me today. We're going to chat about sausage. What in the world could we talk about? Stay tuned. Okay, one of the things I've been challenging myself the best I can is to use one package of meat per week. So if I have a package of sausage, I come up with my meals. A package of chopped meat, I come up with my meals, and so on and so forth. So I did one of these. I've actually done two of these and already. One was when I first started my channel on chicken, 6 chicken thighs, and I think I made 6 chicken meals. And then I did another one a few weeks ago, and now I'm doing another one. And I was craving Italian sausage, so I decided to challenge myself to come up with 6 meals using only one package of sausage. Now we're a family of 3. So just so you understand, we're a small family. I'm not cooking for a large family. I'm not making pots and pots and pots of stuff. So we're a small family, and just like when I did the video about what to do with chili and I came up with all these recipes and all these recipe ideas, it's the same thing. We're a family of 3. We can stretch things. I have 2 men in the family outside of myself, and so they tend to, eat a little bit more. So I probably cook for about 4 to 6 people. So we are now making our meat, our side dish versus our main dish. And that has really cut back on the budget. It allows you to stretch your food. It also allows you to be creative and come up with some other side dishes that you can enjoy. So for example, the first night I did sausage and peppers and onions, and I did that with a red sauce. And then I did a side of mashed potatoes, and I think we did a salad with that. Okay, next, number 2 meal. You take the sausage and I took it out of the casing and I fried up just a little bit. And I got a package of half of the spicy and half of the regular Italian sausage. I like the spicy. My husband's medium and my son is a no. So to keep us all happy, I do half and half, and it gives it a good blend. So I took it out of the casing, fried that up, and I made a nice red sauce. We put that over ziti noodles. We had applesauce on the side, and we had grated cheese. I also took sausage the same way out of the casing, fried it up, and I made a homemade hamburger helper. So we had shell noodles, we had cheese in that. We had, just like you would make if you buy the hamburger helper in the box, I pretty much mimicked that, but I made a homemade hamburger helper, and we had green beans with that. Then we had leftover sauce. So there wasn't much left over, very little, not much at all, but enough that you can take some tortilla shells, do a light coating of the sauce, add any vegetables you want on top of that, add some cheddar cheese, and make a quesadilla. Ooh, so good. Okay, then you can take your sausages and you can slice them very thin. Notice the word thin, because if you make them, like you normally would maybe cut them in chunks, then you're having to use more meat. So cut them in thin slices. Now, I will tell you the easiest way to do that is to cook them ahead of time. So I like to cook my sausages sometimes in the crock pot, just nothing, no sauce, nothing. This way I can use them in any type of recipe I want. But when you cook them in the crock pot, in the casing, they get very firm and yet tender. I know that sounds crazy, but they're firm enough that you can actually slice them very thin, but tender where they just melt in your mouth when you chew them. So you want to slice them very thin, do some roasted carrots on the side, and some couscous. Do something different other than regular pasta or rice or, something like that. We did couscous. Okay, the last one is what we did is any of the leftover sausage, whether it was a little bit in the red sauce, not much, but that's okay, use that, and any of sausage period. We had a little bit of the sliced sausage, and I had a small piece that wasn't cooked. All right, so we cook all that, we brown it all up, we combine it all up, and then I added some lentils, some cooked lentils to it to mimic meat and to spread it out a little bit. Put that over some rice and peas and carrots. That is 6 meals from one package of sausage. So we had the peppers and onions, we had the red sauce over ziti, we had the hamburger helper, we had the quesadillas, we had thin sliced sausage, sort of like on its own, just a sliced sausage. And then we had the leftover with the lentils to make that sort of a thicker meal over rice. I'm telling you, 6 great meals, filling, and you can add as much rice and as much peas and carrots as you want. Listen, peas and carrots and vegetables like that are $1 a bag at Walmart. So meat is expensive. Add more veggies, add more rice, add more pasta. There's protein in pasta. Go white rice one night, brown rice another night, couscous another night. All kinds of option. Add your veggies, add some applesauce, maybe a side of fruit, whatever you want to do. Go crazy. But I wanted to say, listen, you can do this. 6 meals from 1 package of sausage. We did chili the other day. I've done chicken. I'm taking 1 package of meat and I'm spreading it out. There are so many videos out there for the large families and how they do these big bulk cooking. Well, what about us small families, a family of 1 or a family of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 that you're trying to, you're trying to cut back, and especially as a family of 1, you don't need a ton of food. There's 1 or 2 of you in the family. So you can absolutely use 1 package of meat and spread it out all week. And meat does not have to be your main dish. Meat can be the side dish. We are well fed. I'm sure none of you are, in dire straits right now that you have to have tons of meat. And if you do, listen, if that's where you are and you need that extra protein, then use 2 packages, whatever you need to do. But if you're trying to be super frugal, cut back, cheat meals, and simple and easy meals, you can't get much easier than this. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was a help. We'll catch you all on the next video.